What's good, YouTube? It's Young Ye. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched the last video I just made, like 2 seconds ago, go watch it. It's about 5 reasons to spot that you have a fake friend. And this is going to be something similar. Not necessarily the same thing, but similar towards the guys, you know. This is going to be advice, but also what things that you shouldn't do. And this video is going to be titled 5 things you shouldn't do in front of a girl if you want to be like their boyfriend or whatever. 5 things you shouldn't do. And please listen to this. This is going to be advice, informational video. If you don't click onto this video, then something's wrong with you. But if you do click onto this video, enjoy, give it a thumbs up before you watch it, subscribe, and let's get it. So, 5 things. Let me just say that girls are delicate creatures that sometimes doesn't go for the BS, gentlemen. And I know your mama taught you this, or I know your fathers taught you this. If you don't have a mom, probably your father or your grandma or your grandmother. You know, if you have a mom, I'm pretty sure she told you this. As you got older and older and older, in some way y'all just find yourselves not doing this. So I'm gonna refresh y'all memory. I'm gonna be like your mamas today. Even though I'm not your mom, I'm not a woman, I'm not a female. But I'm gonna come to you like a young mom, and I'm gonna tell you these things that they told you. I guess y'all chose to ignore them. But hey, whatever. Anyway, 5 things you shouldn't do in front of a girl if you're trying to impress them, or whatever you're trying to do. 5 things you shouldn't do in front of a girl. Number 1, don't act a fool. And I say that with an exclamation mark, even though I'm not like exaggerating it. But I say that with high, credentials. Do not act a fool. And what I mean by that, don't show out in front of your friends, bro. Don't act a fool in front of your friends. Don't show out for your friends, because that's gonna get you hurt. Not saying that the girl will physically hurt you, but I guarantee you she won't talk to you again. Don't act a fool now. I suggest you be the guy that you came up to her for. Don't be a fool. Don't start spreading business about what y'all did. Keep that to yourselves. Don't act a fool. Because if you act a fool, she gonna act a fool right back. You ain't gonna find yourself in trouble. Or find a club beside your head. Either way. But anyway, don't act a fool now. Number 2. Do not try and, tell her what she should or should not do. You're not her father. You're not her mother. You're not even her older brother. Even though you might be the oldest, you're not, over her. You don't own her. And your name damn sure not God. With a capital G-O-D. Don't tell her what to do. That's one thing you shouldn't do. Don't tell her what to do, bro. Not saying that you shouldn't be overprotective and say maybe you shouldn't wear that because it's not really, appropriate for where we going. Then maybe you'll get into her and she'll think like, huh, okay. But if you just flat out try to forbid her from wearing stuff, say goodbye. R.I.P. on your gravestone. Number 3. I was about to say this for last, but hey, Might as well bring it out now. Don't disrespect the girl. Don't disrespect her in front of anybody. Not her friends. Not your friends. And I hope you don't do it in front of her family. Don't disrespect the girl ever. Like, if you're trying to get with this woman, and if you really care about her, or whatever, do not disrespect her. It's simple. Don't do it. Like, I know sometimes women can be a handful. I know sometimes that they might irk your nerves, but that don't give you the right to disrespect her, call her out her name, and do this. That's just flat out wrong and unacceptable. You know what I mean? Do not do that. Which this will tie into the fourth one. Do not put your hands on her. You know what I mean? This is physical abuse. The last one, step 3, was mental abuse, verbal abuse. Do not do that, bro. Like, do not abuse her, whatever. Especially domestic violence. Do not put your hands on a woman. Because you are going to find yourself messing with a rattlesnake. And what I mean by messing with a rattlesnake, I mean that her brother, her uncle, her dad, any family member that's a male is coming for your head, boy. I suggest you take this information lightly. Well, not lightly. I suggest you consider not putting your hands on a female. You know what I mean? I suggest you not do that. And number 5, I hope your moms taught you respect. Always hold the door open for a lady. If you haven't learned, I'm gonna smack you upside the head. Like, I know somebody taught you. Always hold the door open for a lady. You know? Do not, and I say, do not open the door and let it close behind her. Do not do that. Open the door for her. Because if you don't, you already didn't ruin your chances right there. If you're trying to get with a girl, that's the important step of it all. Yes, treating her nice is important. Yes, complimenting her is important. Yes, being respectful to her is important. But if you don't open the door for her, then that's just, she don't need to see more of you. She just, oh, okay. If you don't open the door for me, that means you don't respect women. And if you don't respect women, you definitely don't respect me because I'm a woman. So, this will be our last date of what could possibly be an eternity date, which means I could have been with you forever, and I don't want nothing to do with you. Body language. That's the first body language that you should present to a girl, is opening the door for her. If you haven't learned that, because I know your grandma, if not your mother, taught you that. To always, have that respect for a girl by opening the door for her. I don't care if that girl not your girlfriend. You do it for every girl, not just the girlfriend. I heed those advices. I heed it, because if you don't do all of those 5 things, and trust me, there are many more steps or many more, informational things I could have said, but we don't have that type of time. I'm not gonna do 20 things, because that's kind of like already a brain fart. Like, what else I could think of, because they all like the same thing. They all ties into the 5 things I told you. You know what I mean? So I wasn't about to go that far, even though there are many steps to, treating a woman. But those are the 5 most important things I told y'all. If y'all do all those, then, like Greg said off of Everybody hates Chris. You are so in there. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You know, thumbs up to this video. And yeah, peace, YouTube.